my childhood, at about age 5, I was at Keta, and I found something on the ground like diamond or something. When you look at it, you see different eyes and colors. And they were very beautiful. I don't know where it came from and where it vanished to. Since that childhood, I've always been trying to find something that reminds me of that beautiful, colorful diamond I saw. I didn't know it was diamond at that time, but it was very magical. Probably subconsciously I've been searching to look for that. And also, when I was in secondary school, the idea occurred to me that I can look at very beautiful art for 1 week, even if I don't eat any food, and I won't be hungry. I'll be satisfied. So all the time, I keep looking for something beautiful I can record. My father was an architect, and in his childhood, he was doing art before he became architect. Was in the commercial art. I saw some of the drawings he had made for my sister Ellen. Ellen was in class 1 or 2 and they're supposed to do art. And my father did art for her and she won first prize. It was a mammy truck hitting a wall and breaking it like an accident. Okay. And they kept it for a long time. In 1954, I saw it, but since then I've never seen it again. I don't know what happened to it. So I was conscious that we are an artistic family. In middle school, I went in for science. And my art master, right from there, was the late William Tamale. Tamacros are artistic people. Oh, okay. They are into ceramics, and they are one is in film now. Okay. If you are the name Tamacro, the word Ta is about art. I went straight to information services. Okay. In 1968. There is a place called exhibition section. Okay. And they mount trade fairs. At that time, the trade fair was not there. So there were not many halls to Accra. So government publicity was very serious. And they employed the best artists to work there. So Professor Brian Glover worked there. Saka Akwe was brought from America to establish that place. And then Amos too was working there. And Vojogbe also worked at Kron. Vojogbe and Kron were trained at Tech. They came from France, were given polishing training at Tech, and they came back to work there. So I joined them. It was a small artistic community, but now they are laying emphasis on journalists, because that place is journalistic. They don't put so much interest on the art, so it's collapsed. What I used to do was, at lunchtime, there is break. So I will rush down from the information and come here and paint, and then go back. So whenever the need for portraits for the department, somebody is going away or coming, they ask me and I pay the portrait and they do a official presentation. When Rollins came to power, and he said he doesn't follow how head of state's portraits are put in all offices. And we had to do something. I painted his portrait so that when we mount exhibition, the portrait takes place from there. Before that time, I went to study diploma in civil engineering at Tech. When I went to do engineering, I had no idea that there is art college there. So I used to go and see what they were doing while I was studying engineering. But then Phillips and Tamale were there. I think I was also interested in religion a bit. So I was reading religious literature and books and things like that. I was interested. So I went to Mokola to get this snail shell. I want a big one in which to compose this painting. No, I was into what do you call modern art, using things surrounding you, because it's difficult to get access to traditional, to oil paints, because it's manufactured outside our environment. We have to import it. So we want to rely on things around us. Moreover, we need also to incorporate the idea of still life and found objects. So I wanted to use snails so I'll call it my snail shell face. So it was very expensive. I had to go to the market and book appointment with the snail seller, then collect the snail. And I have to empty the snail. It's very stinky. After a while, I work on this thing. The snail, when there's a bushfire, is the Nomakupi. So it dies. It's the victim.
It can't move fast.
Yeah. So at that time too, there was plenty of bushfire in the country. What happened was, whenever I'm walking on the street, I see pieces of electric wire, nails, and things, and I pick them. So I've got plenty of them. I use them. Without doing the normal studio painting of portraits and drawing and sketches, we wouldn't have the basis to material to incorporate a new creative abstract presentation. Doing about 10 normal painting like drawing, then out of the whole exercise, an abstract idea comes in which you express yourself differently. Formally, all the artists, Spencer Dove and Ventil and Co, we use a lot of images from photographs, magazines, and then the information service photo library. We go in when there is a magazine, then we work on it. Then there was a time came when computer age came. You can't go to the photo library and collect pictures anymore because they don't even do the printing. So we decided, I decided that since I can't use pictures from graphic or those things because the photographers are not pleased that their pictures are used. Then you must have your own fund or library, collection of drawings or images which you can rely on when you want to be productive. That's why I will draw. Moreover, when you don't draw, that scene which you saw is gone forever. So it also depends how long you wait before you draw. If you draw immediately, it's better. I remember when I started, when I see something in Accra, whenever I run back to the city and draw it immediately. If you allow more days to intervene, the image recedes. art materials like the traditional art are very expensive, and you must also work all the time. So whatever comes handy, you take hold of it and use it. I collect a lot of things, collectibles to use in art, but they become like junk, and then I throw them away. Somebody throws them away. So you must work all the time. If you want to wait until you get watercolor and all those things, then you can't produce. What we know is that every day you spend about, say, 80 cedis domestically to pay electric bills, school fees. So you must be working that every month to see your cost of living. So you must make an artwork, if when it is sold, will be equivalent to this expenditure. So because of that, you must work all the time. Because the art you do today is not bought, but someday it will be bought, and you fill the hole that everyday needs. So artists work out what their expenditure every week, and then you make artwork and put it aside to satisfy. That's why you should work all the time, and you can't work only one style. You must do something. The brushes thing will happen when the economy of Ghana grew. And you must go, we know the places where sable hair brushes are sold. So you spend time and they don't last long. It's been a problem, strong problem in the art field. Brushes. If there is no brush, I make them myself. One day I was sitting here in the room, but then this place was a hall, sitting room proper, with chairs and dining tables, and, you could see that. So I was relaxing in a chair down there, and then with the door close this. It's closed. And I was sitting in the chair over there. And then, like I was meditating, when I rose up, I woke up, I saw the ants in a line, right here, from here to here, going like this, slow motion, one following the other, here, from here to here. When they reach here, then they scattered. That was about 8 or 9 p.m. The whole thing was fascinating. So the following day, as I was sitting again at that time, they came again. Since then, they never came again. So I was looking for them. One day I saw that they were from this garden. And I saw them march towards the mango tree. There is a big hole where there used to be a ceramic workshop, pottery workshop. So they would go deep under. Then I saw really big ones. Since then, they never came. The way they were so beautiful, I decided to make them. So that's how it happened. You know this Jegede? I've seen a picture on a magazine sent, subscribed for me by Elanachi from Nigeria. And he has used gourd You know, some God, they have this back there to make some ants going to an art gallery on a street, going to the art gallery in Nigeria, and the picture was there. So what happened was, I've seen this thing that I didn't know whether I'll make anything with it. Only that thing happened like that. They said it's visitation. Some Nigerians said that was visitation. I've experienced miraculous visitation by the hands. So when I went to Dakar to go and see why it's a Muslim country and they are leading us. You know, I saw so many things in the workshop we did. You know, when I came back, cooked granule, and they are selling it in lots, arranged on the table. And then that was the moment I decided that when I come back to Accra, I will use granules to try to make the ants to replicate the thing I've seen. So when I made the first 15 ants, I laid them here. This is the only place they were exhibited. Then the idea came that if I make more, it will become an installation. So we made more, and Akirash and I helped us to make installation at Alliance Française Ambassador's home on the French Day. From then on, begin to work on it. I was afraid that the idea would be stolen. For example, in America, they plant granite there and things like that. I'm a member of PACA, Pan-African Society of Artists. At first, we were talking about what societies are. I was in PACA. So PACA was, you know, Professor Ikwemesi. He was in charge, and he was doing heritage exhibition in, what do they call the place? Enugu. So I went there, I wrote proposal that I can exhibit the ants. So I went there, that was what I presented. Since then, they got the idea, artists everywhere, and they're using it to promote. If you can make art out of ant peanut, then you can make art. So it became a big thing in Nigeria. That's what is running Nigeria. So they used to feature my ants in their magazines, but when they're making cuts of pictures, you know, they took. That's my self-portrait. I used to go to some place and eat street food, which is called kinky. Then I can't go to that place anymore because you have to evacuate the place because of a change in circumstances. These plastic objects were what do we call waste, industrial waste product. They were used to package material for the printing press next door as packaging, and they loaded them in trucks to go and incinerate. But as I said, because of this foundation I've laid with the snails, so that is the third part of continuation. Ghanaian Pen Center is pen, poetry, editing, and novel.
And novels, okay.
When Haruna Atta was jailed for writing in the papers, Pen International were organized and they forced the Ghana government to release him. So what happens if you write and they arrest you? Like this guy who has been shot, killed.
Yes.
It's a pen matter. I like classical music. My favorite is Carlos Burana, Camina Burana. Wait a minute, another music I like very much, even more than Camina Burana, is Agbaja, and some of the Ewe traditional music. The one I like most, they don't sing it anymore. They used to play GBC long ago. I like Ewe songs. The one they play the 6-foot drums.